Ukrainian call for foreign volunteers to fight Russia's invasion, prompting the Japanese government's 70 or so individuals responded to the call from the Embassy of Ukraine in Japan to join the International Legion of Territorial Defense of Ukraine. Of them, about 50 are former members of the self-defense forces. In these videos we are going to talk about Russia and Ukraine wars. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. The Ukrainian portal Censor.net has indicated that training of Japanese mercenaries in Japan and their subsequent dispatch to Ukraine is being taken up. As per the report, the Committee of Veterans of the Japan Self-Defense Forces in the city of Tsuruka, Yamagata Prefecture, is actively recruiting volunteers for the Japan International Territorial Defense Legion. Former members of the Japan Self-Defense Forces and others with military training are accepted. At the expense of the committee, travel to the collection point, food, and medical examination in the hospital of the city of Sakata of the same prefecture is being carried out. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky vowed on February 27 to form a foreign legion consisting of volunteers. The embassy then posted his message in Japanese on its Twitter account, calling those willing to volunteer to contact the embassy. The embassy on February 28 added a post explaining that a key qualification for acceptance was to have professional military training experience, which would account for the quick response from former SDF personnel. Sergei Korsunsky, the Ukrainian ambassador, said during a TV program aired on the evening of March 1 that the embassy had received about 70 applications from Japan, of which 50 were from former SDF members. The Japanese government moved swiftly to block Japanese volunteers from going to war. Foreign Minister Yoshimasa Hayashi said at a March 1 news conference that the government had taken note of the embassy's posts. Citing an evacuation advisory issued by the government before President Vladimir Putin followed through on his threat to invade Ukraine, Hayashi said, "Please do not travel to Ukraine, regardless of purpose." Chief Cabinet Secretary Hirokazu Matsuno said at a news conference on March 2 that the central government had reminded the embassy that a travel warning has been issued for Ukraine. Tweets posted in the embassy's account regarding Zelensky's call for volunteer soldiers were deleted soon afterward. At least one member of the ruling Liberal Democratic Party was quick to take issue with the government's position. Saishiro Ito, who chairs the party's Research Commission on Foreign Affairs, revealed that dissent flared during a joint meeting held on March 2 that included members of the Foreign Affairs Division. He said that one attendee stated, "If some people want to go, we should let them go." Ito, 80, said he opposed such action because the issue is not limited to Ukraine alone. If a similar situation occurs elsewhere and the countries concerned request Japan to send a voluntary army, we would not be able to say no, he said. Hiroyuki Miyazawa, the LDP's director of the National Defense Division, told the Asahi Shimbun that he was the individual who told the meeting that the government should not stop volunteer soldiers. Due to the constitution and its position that we are a nation of peace, Japan cannot send troops, nor supply weapons to Ukraine, Miyazawa said. Given these circumstances, we should respect the will of those who have applied to join Ukraine. We should pay utmost respect to the fact that there are people with such intentions. Miyazawa said that, if such enthusiasm arises among the Japanese people in case of an emergency situation in Taiwan, the government would be powerless to stop it. In 2019, the Metropolitan Police Department in Tokyo referred the cases of 5 people to prosecutors that including a former Hokkaido University student and a journalist planning to travel to Syria to join the Islamic State as combatants. The charges were later dropped.
If you enjoy our videos, let us know in the comments below. The World Report team really enjoyed making this video, so if you think we've earned it, leave us a like and consider subscribing. It really helps grow this channel, and as always, see you in the next video.